This is your interview with Farah, and I'm here at the Education 2.0 Conference Dubai with Steffi, who received an Outstanding Leadership Award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Could you please introduce yourself and your organization?
Sure. So I'm a freelance teacher mainly. I'm a freelance teacher mainly, and I teach German as a foreign language to adults. Mostly nowadays, my clients are doctors, nurses, and people who work in the health care sector because I have a studies in that in healthcare management, and on the other hand, I'm the general manager of the German Padel Federation. So that's an interesting combination between sports and education.
So allow me to ask now a few more questions about your company. How do you ensure the constant progress of your customers, and what is the link to sports?
So the progress is just to keep them motivated. So I always try to be friendly and in good contact with them, and not to criticize them in a personal way, but to strengthen them, to give them input ideas, to pay attention to also things which maybe are not going that good. And and the connection to sports is that you can learn a lot from that.
Right.
Yeah, meaning working in a team, which is important for a language class as well. If you book a single class, sure, it's not that important, but mainly it's like team classes, and then that is important, and also to keep going, because it's always like in waves, the learning
Definitely.
progress as well, and the more you learn, the more difficult it gets. So you have to stay and go on, and that's, I think, the two main points you can import from sport.
And why do students book your classes?
Sorry?
Why do students book your classes?
My students book my classes because they know they get like an individual program. So it's not just to go through the book, but to pay attention. If they need more here, then we do more there. Or if they have special questions. I mean, I'm doing that since more than 10 years. So I know a lot, and I would say I'm prepared to everything, and I can rearrange a class, although it's prepared in the way the student needs it maybe this day. So, and also to switch between listening comprehension or reading comprehension or talking or whatever it is, just to find the thing which is most important for the student that day.
And what would you say is the responsibility of an adult language teacher when they're working with
I mean, in my country, I'm from Germany. It's a huge responsibility because we have a lot of people coming to our country. So I always try to tell them why it is my country, why I love it, and also why it's worth to keep going on with the language, although it's quite complicated to learn. But it's not the most complicated language in the world. So and just to give them some ideas about what I had as experiences in my life, what was going quite easy or not so easy, and how I managed, and also to keep that on cultural aspects. So I think that is very, very important. And I have a lot of examples like this, where people were like maybe frustrated, demotivated, or they had expect something different. But after a while, they really felt settled, and they could make it, and that is, I think, the most important thing. And to have this decision in the end to stay or maybe to leave. But if you stay, then to go on and to be able to get a job and all this, to take care of the family, and that is a lot more aspects than only the language.
And to add on to that, what is a piece of advice that you would give to people who want to follow your footsteps?
I would say it's always important to keep curious and to learn new things. So all the things we heard here in the panels, I always try to use programs like Erasmus, what we have in Europe, which is quite nice to learn about artificial intelligence. I mean, I could say, okay, I'm a teacher since 10 years. I have all the exams and this and that and qualifications, but it sounds like this. You always have to go on. And yeah, also to be curious for new things, because in my first career I did something completely different,
Yeah,
and it was a little bit by chance how I came to teaching, but not only. So it was it was both.
yeah,
So, and then I mean sometimes you have to fight, because administration and bureaucracy, especially in our country, it's not so easy, and but you can do it if you really want.
definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing those words. Now, can you tell us a little bit about your experience at the conference? Were you able to network with people?
Sure, yeah, I was able. So, especially at the panel, so I really had nice co-panelists, and we had a lot of preparation before and meeting here, and I will met some person again, and also, I mean, during lunchtime, it's always in the breaks a lot more, and then you have during the conference. But also, I like that we had always the chance to talk to another person from your table or another table for 5 minutes. So that was quite nice to just to get to know new people.
We're happy to know you're having a good time here. Now, finally, if people would like to get in touch with you, where can they find you?
Best way is via LinkedIn. So
Uh-huh.
my full name is Stefanie Steible, and you find me there. So that's the most easy thing, or also on Instagram. But yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah,
Thank you so much,
great.
Steffi,
Thank you.
and congrats again.
Thank